So yesterday I cleaned out my freezer and I found a lot of this. This is some corn that I put in the freezer, and I had made some Southwest chicken for tacos in the pressure cooker. And I had this little bit of corn left, and I put it in the zip bag and I stuck it in the freezer. And if you can see that, it is completely iced over. And it is, oh my gosh, it's all dry, dried, wrinkly. It's not appetizing at all. This is pretty much trash. So we're going to use the Cosori Vacuum Sealer to seal up a few things and preserve them for the freezer. Eric went to the store, he bought a package of steaks and a packet of chicken. Because there's only two of us, we're only going to eat one. So the rest of it, we're going to vacuum seal, put it in the freezer for later. And I'm looking forward to trying this out. This is the Cosori Vacuum Sealer, and we're going to give it a little test. So let's do this. So this is a Cosori Vacuum Sealer. I'm looking forward to using this. I really love Cosori's products. We've used a few things of theirs. I have their electric kettle. I have their pressure cooker. They're all fabulous. So I would expect this is going to be pretty fabulous as well. So thank you, Cosori, for sending this. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check it out. So this is our vacuum sealer. And it's nice because it's a really nice, sleek looking color. It says what's inside the box. You get the vacuum sealer, a hose adapter, your user manual. You get some vacuum bags and a roll of bags. And you also get the power cord. And it also has something really neat here on the back. It has a little bit of a chart showing you how long food will last vacuum sealed versus not sealed. And I can attest to this because in the freezer, all the time your meat is going to just get iced over and it's going to get dried out, even sometimes in a short time in the freezer. But you can extend that life like up to a year if you vacuum seal it. I think it's a really important piece of equipment for your kitchen because the quality of the food will significantly affect the quality of your ultimate dish. And if you're going to spend a lot of money on food, you want to make sure that it lasts as long as possible. So let's get this open and see what this baby looks like. Sweet. So we have a roll of bags. And we have power cord, sweet. We have the hose, sweet. We have a user manual. Here's information about Cosori and their warranty, as well as here is the manual. Shows you all the parts to it, as well as how to load it, how to vacuum seal, and again the charts to show you how long things are kept when they're vacuum sealed. It also comes with some medium-sized bags. That's cool. And let's get this baby out of here. Nice. Ooh, this thing is pretty sweet. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Throwing stuff all over the counter here. Nice. You just have a protective cover right there. This thing is sweet looking. So you open it up, and this is your heat strip that's going to seal your bag. This is pretty sweet. This right here will cut your bag. So if you put the roll in here, This is really sweet that it's got a bag cutter. You put the roll in here. And you put it there. And you're going to roll out a size for your bag. And you just cut it across. And it'll cut the size of your bag. This is really sweet. So let me get the meat out and we'll do some vacuum sealing. Okay, so first Eric went up to the store and he got himself some T-bone steaks.
Yeah. You said get something tasty.
And I'm sure he's going to eat one this evening. So we're going to vacuum pack the other one so he can eat it later on this week. He can eat it later on this month. He can eat it
tomorrow morning.
Later on this year. Because we're going to freeze it. So I'm going to use the preformed bag to start out with. This is just going to be our first little test. And I'm going to put on some gloves, of course. And we're going to take the meat. And we're going to put one of these here steaks up in here. Ooh. Does that look kind of tasty, boo? You take these gloves off because I really don't want to get that meat on anything. And so, look at that. We have our delicious T-bone steak. So if we were to just have this in a zip tie bag or something like that, and we throw it in the freezer, guess what's going to happen to this beautiful steak? It's going to dry. It's going to get icy. It's just going to look ugly. But this is going to look beautiful. So we're going to put this in the channel here. We're going to close up our vacuum sealer. So to operate this, we're just going to hit the vacuum seal button. But what's great about the Cosori vacuum sealer is you can change the pressure level from normal to gentle in case you have, a soft item that you don't want to squish. This obviously we can go full on, right? You also have a button for food for dry or moist. So we're going to hit moist on that one. It also has a button if you want to use the canister function or you want to marinate meat with this. And you might try that in the future. You can also do a manual seal if you don't want to vacuum pack something, but you just want to seal it in the bag. This will run just the sealer. So it says press to lock. So let's let her rip. Sweet. Looks like it's heat sealing. Nice. Yeah, the liquid's right here. You just want to make sure that you put a little bit of space, if it's really liquidy, between the edge and the meat so it won't suck that juice up inside the vacuum sealer. So there's release buttons here. Open it up. Sweet. Wow, look at that. Our meat is nicely vacuum packed. It's ready to go in the freezer. All the air is out of that. That is sweet. I really, really like it. Look at your steak, boo.
Woohoo.
Awesome. All the air is out of here. So that is ready for the freezer. So when you're done with this, you just want to wipe this out here, and especially since we just did some beef. I'm just going to wipe it out because next we're going to do some chicken. And so we're going to make a bag for the chicken, and I think I want to put the chicken one piece in each bag because that's how much I eat. If you eat more than that, you have a big family or something, you could do as many pieces as you want. But I think we're good to go. Okay, so the very first thing is we're just going to put this here. We're going to put the bag here and we're going to close it down because we need to seal one side of the bag because we have a roll. So we're going to go ahead and click that down and we're just going to hit the manual seal button. And that's going to create a seal on one side of the bag. And we'll go ahead and open it up. And we have a nice seal across here. And so we're going to put the chicken in here. I changed out my tongs and my knife to open this up because I am using a different kind of meat here. We have our bag here. And I'm going to put, these chickens are like big old monster chickens. They're huge. Oh. So I have the chicken here, and I'm just going to really quick for myself wipe this down. I got a clean towel there. I got some chicken on the outside. We're going to go ahead. So we got our bag in here over the sealing wing and into the sealing chamber. We're going to drop this down. Take my gloves off. We're going to press it to lock it down, and then we're going to vacuum pack it. Sweet. And now it's sealing. Nice, look at that. It's perfect seal across there. All the air is out of there. So now we have one chicken ready for the freezer. And I'm going to cut another bag. I should have done this all at once. And we're going to seal this. Open this bad boy up. Nice seal across there. Now we're going to put a little chickie in here. I think I'm going to keep 2 of the medium-sized ones out. Chicken in here. Wipe it down inside here real quick. And it's time to rock and roll. Put this up into the sealing chamber. Drop it down. Click it down and vacuum seal. Sweet. So we'll just open up the vacuum sealer and we got some more chicken. Awesome. It's perfectly sealed across here, across the bottom, and all that air is out of there. So we have some chicken ready for the freezer, and we have my booze steak ready for the freezer, and we have a couple left over. We're going to cook those up tonight and have a little barbecue grilled steak and chicken. So the Cosori Vacuum Sealer, I give it my thumbs up. I actually really like the operation of it. I really like that you can put your bag in there, your roll and cut bags, and it stores right in here. The cutter's in here and everything. I think this is fantastic. Cosori, you get my thumbs up big time with this one. If you'd like to take a look at this, I'll put a link down in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe below, leave me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on social media at facebook.com/groups/AmyLearnsToCook. On Pinterest and Twitter, I'm at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cookin' with Amy. Steak.